South China Morning Post, 30th of November 2023. China claims that Canada is fabricating information about two Michael's hostage diplomacy imprisonment. As part of its hostage diplomacy against Canada in response to the detention of a Huawei executive, China detained the two Michaels. In response to recent allegations that one of the men said he had been imprisoned after inadvertently providing intelligence about North Korea, China has accused Canada of falsifying the facts regarding the imprisonment of two of its citizens. Following Canada's arrest of Huawei Technologies executive Meng Wanzhou on a U.S. warrant, businessman Michael Spavor and former diplomat Michael Kovrig were imprisoned in late 2018. Kavanaugh was involved with North Korea. In September 2021, Kovrig and Spavor were set free only hours after Meng was granted authorization to depart Canada due to a plea agreement with U.S. officials. The case validated claims made by Western nations, including Canada, that China was participating in hostage diplomacy. The matter was handled by Chinese court officials strictly in line with socialist legislation. At a routine news conference on Wednesday, Wang Wenbin, a spokesman for the Chinese Foreign Ministry, stated that the actual charge against China of arbitrary detention was a comprehensive set of facts and responsibilities. Wang added, "We implore the Canadian side to acknowledge Chinese bullying, seriously consider its errors, and cease misrepresenting a belligerent China and its people." The Canadian publication Globe and Mail revealed earlier this month that Spavor, the director of an NGO that promotes trade, tourism, and cultural interactions with North Korea and a founding member, had accused another prisoner of being the reason behind his confinement. According to the report, Spavor, one of the few Westerners known to have seen North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, provided Kovrig with intelligence regarding North Korea. It continued by saying that, as part of his responsibilities as a diplomat with the Foreign Affairs Department's Global Security Reporting Program, GSRP, Kovrig had shared the material with the Canadian government and other Western intelligence services. The publication was informed by an anonymous Canadian official that the detentions were completely arbitrary and not the consequence of one person's actions over another after the latter took a leave of absence from the diplomatic service. The source is said to have spoken with Kovrig about his relationship with Spavor. The story stated that Spavor requested millions of dollars in compensation from the Canadian government, citing two unnamed sources. Canada's Department of Global Affairs declared that the two men's imprisonment was unjust and unacceptable in the wake of the report. It has repeatedly refuted claims that the two were spying and stated that, for privacy concerns, it cannot comment on the most recent revelations. The Dandong Intermediate People's Court in Liaoning Province sentenced Spavor to 11 years in jail 1 month before their release in 2021 on allegations of foreign espionage and the unlawful transfer of state secrets. Kovrig's conviction was never made public. North Korea was not mentioned in Spavor's decision. The two men had jeopardized China's national security, according to the Chinese embassy in Canada earlier this month. It further stated, "The recent reports of Canadian media have once again proven that these facts cannot be denied." According to the Chinese nationalist newspaper Global Times, Kovrig had gathered secret information about China's national security and produced reports about it. At the same time, Spavor had taken pictures and videos of Chinese military hardware and unlawfully sent the content to individuals outside the nation. The claims that Kovrig's reports constituted espionage, according to former Canadian ambassador and NATO envoy Carrie Buck, were ridiculous. She stated that GSRP diplomats write diplomatic reports in a post on X, an old Twitter account. They are read by individuals in Ottawa, including the Canadian Security Service, as are all diplomatic reports. This in no way qualifies GSRP diplomats as spies.